Hey guys, welcome back to Toops Time. You're watching our daily vlog series called The Daily Grind, and this is episode number 44. And we have some pretty exciting news. We actually just added a new member to the homestead, and I'm not talking about my son Callum. He's not here yet. We are actually talking about a beautiful calf that Missy had, and her name is Oakley. My wife bet me for about a month and a half. She said, "Your luck, this calf is going to show up on wedding day." She was right. Of course my wife was right, you know. Aren't wives always right about most everything?
Well, yeah.
But she didn't only get the fact that the cow came on a wedding day. It came on like the most popular wedding day, a Saturday. You know, we have weddings on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She was like dead right. What I'm about to go do is attempt for the second time to not only milk Autumn, our other cow, but milk Missy for the second time. I tried yesterday, wasn't very successful. This is her very first calf. And I mean, you know, I've been kind of training her all this time to go into the stanchion. She went right into the stanchion super easy, you know, pigged out on some grain. But what my fear had been for the past, you know, 8 months or so when it comes to milking this cow is her being kicky, you know, because she was more of a nervous cow than Autumn is. She's not super nervous, it seems like, but she does, like when flies get on her, she goes kind of crazy to swat the flies, versus the other cows just don't really do things like that. So she's just a bit more like twitchy and jumpy. And as I feared, she does like to kick a little bit in the stanchion. Now, what I ended up having to do was get her leg tied up to keep her from kicking the mess out of me. She didn't like that at all either. But once I got her leg tied up and she did calm down a little bit, I was able to get the milking machine on her. But she's so like swollen up right now. I've never had this issue with Autumn, ever. These teat cups just kept falling off of her before it ever got a good suction. And every time it fall off of her, it would spook her a little bit. And that would make her more and more nervous. She got to a point where she stopped letting down for me. She let down just fine whenever I first started pumping. It would pump for a little bit and then one of them would lose suction or something and it'd fall off. So anyway, we're going to attempt to milk her again today, see if she's calmed down at all. And today I actually have my little phone holder, so I'm gonna bring it out there and record it, see if you can get some video of me getting kicked in the face or something. God forbid that happens. I was just joking. I don't want to video something like that. Daylight savings time. I am getting a late start this morning. Had to stay up late last night. It's already 7 o'clock, which is really late for me to be rolling out there milking. It is so beautiful this morning. Wow. Yeah, I'd been really concerned the first 2 days. This will be day number 3 of us having the calf on the property, because I never, other than one time, I didn't really witness her eating. Of course, I don't stay out here all the time, you know, I've got too much other stuff to do. But this is 2 days in a row I've come out here, and mama and baby are standing up looking out the fence in the barn. Or looking out the gate rather, and looking perky as all get out, both of them. So I don't think that calf is not eating, because she's super perky. She's just a little calf. For the sake of keeping this video a little bit shorter, I'm not going to film until I start to try to get Missy in the stanchion, because most of you watching have seen me milk Autumn a ton of times. Alright, so day number 2 of milking with Autumn. Way more successful than yesterday. She's still not fully letting down for me. I hooked the milk pump up to her. I never even tied her leg off. As you can see in the video, I have the rope sitting there in case she starts kicking. She was way more calm in there today, which is a vast improvement, I think. I was literally about to order some anti-kick bar for her alone. I've never had a kicky cow. I've only had one cow milking, but she is not a kicky cow, so not sure exactly what to do with a kicky cow other than the rope and the anti-kick bar. And the kick bar looked easier to use than the rope, because she also tries to kick when I put the rope on her. But anyway, this morning I did not have to do that, and she just stood there the entire time that the milk pump was on her, and she ate just like Autumn does. She had a ton of milk, way more milk flowing out than Autumn does right when I hooked the pump up. And the pump pumped her for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, getting just tons and tons of milk. The tubes were just constantly full, and then she just stopped letting down. So I think I'm just going to attribute it again to just nervousness, and tomorrow when I try again, I may try to tie that calf up in here. I did put the calf in here, and the calf like kind of immediately left, so I'm not sure if the calf being in here at all attributed to her not kicking. Maybe she's thinking that's the calf down there feeding, but I may have to try to tie that calf up and keep the calf down by her udder while I'm working, and maybe that'll spark her to start letting down a little more for me. But overall, I think it was really successful. I didn't get kicked in the face, and I didn't even have to tie her leg up. I think that's awesome. She did really good. Well, I tried to capture it. My phone wasn't out, but the calf was trying to feed, and Missy just kind of walked off like, not right now. Looks like she's wanting to go over to the hay and then probably let her feed. Probably what's gonna happen. Hey, baby.
Hey, man, where you going? Wait up, man. I've got little legs.
She's okay, Mama.
Yeah, I'm okay, Mom. Doing just fine, Mom. Yep, I'm doing just fine. Hey, ladies, what's that guy doing?
Oh, that feels really nice.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
How you doing?
Didn't you just ask me that, man?
You like that phone, Maple?
Well, it sure does smell good.
Oakley's bouncing around over there.
Ooh, this is so much fun. Yeah, I'd prefer if you didn't touch it.
Tell you what, Missy is very, very protective already of this calf, which means something whenever she lets me pick it up.
Yeah, I like you a little bit.
Hey, pretty girl.
Hey, what you got in your hand there?
Hey, you like that?
Nah, I just want to see what's in your hand.
How you doing? You are so kind of beautiful. You are so little. You're little bitty. Yes, you are. Little bitty.
Well, now you're just being rude. I'll see you later.
You got poop under her eye. How'd that happen? How'd you get poop on your eye?
Well, you see, I was talking to the other girls about my motherly instincts.
You got poop on the calf.
And anyways, I figured I guess I should stink a little. No?
Hey, how you doing? I don't think Maple's gonna let you suck on her. Hey, Maple. Missy's like, where'd my baby go? How you doing? Hey. Starting to like me a little bit? Hey. You're so jumpy.
Oh my goodness, that was scary.
I know what I just did? It made her jump like that. Watch my hand. Watch how scary this is.
Oh no, please don't do it again.
Ready? Wait for it. I went like this. I went, wait for it. Wait for it. That's it.
I hate you.
She about crapped her pants.
I got that
How does it fit?
one. Good?
Yeah? Does it fit perfect?
No, it's big.
It's big.
It's too big, baby.
He said it fits perfect, and then he says, no, it's too
Mommy,
big.
carry it. Okay, I get it.
We're going to be continuing our work on this room today. I just wanted to do a quick update on what we have so far. All this stuff and all that stuff is now able to go where it's supposed to go. Mama's just got to organize it a little later. So this is what we have thus far. Still have to get some hinges for the doors for the bottom of this. Mama did this absolutely amazing paint job on this corner piece that I built. This is a built-in, and it is solid as a rock. Came out so pretty, I think. Super, super pretty. Got 2 drawers. And also I have the knobs to install on them. Just haven't gotten to it yet. But now that we have this, we're going to be installing a window trim right here. Something I've held off because I knew we wanted to do built-ins and I didn't want to install it and then have to take it down just to be able to do the built-in. Next up is going to be over here. Get rid of this table here and do another built-in to fill in all this corner space on my side now that we have this exactly where we want it. I just now rehung that piece of decor because it was before hung a whole lot lower and the dresser couldn't even push up against the wall because of what we had here before. She wanted that lower. But now it's nice and high. So yeah, whenever we get back, I'm going to be working in here on that window trim more than likely. And then I really need to start building some shelving and stuff right there for her. Asher, where are we going?
To the candy store.
to the trash dump and the candy store, and then we got to go to the grocery store. Yeah, Jessie's seat is soaking wet right now, but it wasn't her water that broke. It was her water that spilled out. Yeah. Poor thing.
What are we doing?
She's due any minute now, and her pants probably are going like she just
Water break. Okay, maybe we will.
But anyway, yeah, we gotta go to the dump, the candy store, the grocery store, and then we have to go to the farm store to get a few things there, and then we'll be back to resume working. What you got in there?
Candy.
What are you wanting to go buy from the store?
Candy.
So it is 12:30 nearabouts, and I still have not gotten to get into town to the hardware store. I have to drive about 30 minutes because none of the local stores have what I need in stock. But anyways, went and dumped trash. I ran into one hardware store to see if they had what I needed, which they didn't. So it was about that time I really needed to drop Jessie and Asher off, since I had to drive all the way to Russellville, Arkansas, which is, like I said, 30 minutes away, and it's getting close to his nap time. So came home, dropped them off, went all the way back into town, started heading towards Russellville, and then I got a call that the baby calf is missing. So it wasn't the first time something like this has happened. There was several similar scares with Maple, and so I mean, that's a huge investment, huge time investment. So obviously I turned back around to head this way because I'm not having my wife, who is also due with the baby any second now. I'm not gonna have her tromping through a field looking for a calf. So they looked along the creek line where all the cows were looking for whatever reason. Did not find her. So I finally made it back home, and I started doing what I found ended up working for the last calf. Seems like every time we can't find them and all the cows are way far away from the calf ends up being just smack dab in the middle of a field, laying down in some tall grass. So after about 20 minutes of looking and me running patterns like this, you know, with the side by side, I found her. She was still on our property, still within our borders, just laying down in the middle of the field. So I did what I did to the last set of cows and took the calf, carried her back to the barn. Mama followed me. Mama cow, should I say, followed me, and got into the stall. I cleaned up their stall, gave them a bunch of water, gave Mama a half scoop of sweet feed just for the heck of it, and gave her a bunch of hay and left them in there. And I'm just going to have to deal with restocking feed and cleaning out their pen, you know, every day for probably a week. And I will say, this calf just looks so tiny, like she's just not eating much. And while I was getting water for the cow, we witnessed the calf eating again, which is a good sign. Because her laying out in the middle of the field, she looked like she was just like, had zero energy, which, you know, I'm sure just like newborn humans, they just sleep a lot. So that's probably all it was, but just to be safe, I'm just gonna keep them locked up, give her the highest chances of eating, being Mama's not constantly moving around and making it difficult for that calf to get the nourishment she needs. So this will at least maximize our chances. I tried again to bottle feed the calf. She just, it's all trial and error with me, but she's just not taking a bottle, so I can't give her any extra nutrition. She just won't take it. Squirt it all over my fingers, like they say, and let her try to suck on your finger. She did actually suck on my finger, and then you slide the bottle in, and she just tries to spit the bottle out like it's But anyway, after all that, then I had poop all over my clothes, from kneeling down in their stall. So I had to go change, and now I'm heading back to town to do what I originally was going to do 2 hours ago. Whew, life on the homestead. Working for yourself, it's what I like about it and what drives you crazy at sometimes, depending on how much work you've really planned to get done in a day. You're always doing something new, always doing something different, and sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes these hiccups in your plans will drive you nuts. But that's just part of it. Take the good with the bad. On we go. So my trip to Lowe's took a whole lot longer than I initially expected. Like, everything I needed was not on the shelf, so they had to go get all these things down. Long story short, I made it back, have no time to work on much of anything, but I did come in here to the bedroom and install the doors onto the crib. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. There's your doors. Installed those and the little knobs that she got from Hobby Lobby. And I did already talk to Jesse, and we came up with a design for the shelving that's going to be going over the changing area. And knock on wood, no pun intended, I'd like to start working on that tomorrow. Jesse and Asher kind of jetted and went outside as soon as I got home, so I'd like to go find them and then maybe go put up the cows for the evening. It gets dark so early now. Look how pretty it is this evening.
So then I said,
What'd you say?
what is that stuff? It's ash.
It's ash?
Yeah.
Say it again.
So what did Mommy thought you were trying to say a bad word? Yeah, but you were just saying ash.
What are you playing in?
Ash.
Ash?
I'm playing it.
What color is it?
He said, Mommy thought I was saying something else, and then he says,
Asher, what are you playing in?
and then he tells me, you're special.
Mama's special? Is Ryder special?
No.
No.
Is my special?
Oh, Mommy is so special. Without Mommy, you would not even be here.
Oh, man.
I want to be here.
You wouldn't be here without Mommy. Right, Miss Becky.
Mommy carried you for 9 whole months.
What?
10 months, really.
Why?
Because she wanted you so bad.
I just had to have a redheaded little boy.
That's right.
Cutest boy ever.
What you playing in? Girl, how you doing? Still got some water back there. Are you drinking any milk? Yeah? Can I come in there? Look at all these girls. Yeah, it's a bit of a different routine now that we have 2 cats. But we're making it work. Yep, Missy is now getting fed in a pen with her calf, and the other 2, or other 3 rather, are getting fed over at the feeding bowl on the side of the barn. Sorry. There you go. Take your bowl and put it over here. There you go. I'll tell you this. We'll be giving all those other clients that are on our list, those waiting for Missy to go into milk, a call, because feed costs are about to go up. Again, these cows are mostly grass fed, but we do feed the ones that are in milk. Usually 2 scoops of feed in the evening, whereas all the other ones get to basically fight over a scoop, you know. Try not to feed our cows much grain. And then they also, the ones that are in milk, get a few scoops in the morning during the milking. So now that we have 2 in milk, that feed's gonna go a whole lot quicker. Tell you what, guys, this little baby calf is absolutely beautiful. Hey. Good girl. You are so beautiful. You make sure to eat lots and lots of food. You eat lots and lots of food from Mama, okay? Yeah. I want you to be here a long time. Yes, I do. How you feeling, girl? Full recovery?
Heck no, I feel like crap,
You look
man.
beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You gonna do good in the stanchion in the morning?
Yes.
You gonna be good for me?
Well, of course.
You did really good this morning. You sure did.
Yeah, I know.
Now I just need you to let down a little more.
What do you mean? Do I really even have control over that?
Good girl. You take care of this baby. Y'all have a good night, ladies. Well, guys and gals, that's it. If I would have taken you in the store shopping with me, you would have gotten most of my afternoon on camera. So hopefully tomorrow's will be a whole lot more interesting for y'all. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Just for the sake of Oakley right there, give it a thumbs up. She's absolutely adorable and deserves your thumbs up. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.